We can do it! We have the technology! I can click buttons. Map tools, loading. The server will be started in 3, 2, 1. It is started. You can now try to connect to it.
Loading. There we go.
Okay. So
Awesome.
Comcast.
We're back.
Comcast / weather. Fuck you for the fourth time tonight.
Jeez.
And then I'll get the connection going between these two computers. Alright, we're back in business. Okay, so Ukher, Oberon, and Lemmy-O basically take a huge silver-flecked rock from the silver mine where Grolf's cave was, which is where Ukher became a werewolf, teleported with said huge rock to the edge of the old Dverg road, and then Ukher spent several days pushing it through the wilderness to a spot nestled near a river where Lemmy-O decided, yep, this would be a good place for a future town, and we'll call it the Rock of Friendship.
Is that using like my knowledge of knowledge nature and all that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, knowledge nature. Take 10.
Knowledge
What
geography
did you get?
and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think 20. Give me a sec. Knowledge nature.
Friendship.
21.
There's a nice valley. It's a good spot along the river, fishing, a little bit of farming in the valley. And of course, you're in the forest, so you've got a bit of hunting and trapping.
Awesome.
You've got fresh water. The only thing that worries Lemmy-O, Ukher doesn't say anything if it bothers him.
It's the water. It's close to the water.
Is Lemmy-O a couple of times looked out towards the water and thought he saw a gold flash.
We've got to get rid of your girlfriend. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about, says Ukher.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I do not know.
Lemmy grabs a like a dead like a squid or something on the shores, and he starts like humping it in the air. How about now? Do you get an idea of what I'm talking about now?
So you're pretending to have relations with a dead fish.
Well,
Okay.
not that you said it like that. Now that you say it like that, yes, he's joking about it.
Now you have
yeah.
a girlfriend, says Ukher.
Throws a fish at him. All right. I want to do ascending to the girl, the druidess.
Which druid?
Her name is. How the fuck did you go, bitch? How come I didn't write it down? I thought I did it.
Just
Oh, I
describe the druid?
never. Yeah, she's the druid who got reincarnated as a dwarf.
Oh, the Esclave druid. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I just
Perun of
remember her
Diamond
name.
Skies.
I can't remember the name.
You know your wife's name is very close to this name, right?
Gemma D.
No, I mean Ahmed's wife's name.
Oh.
Perry Perun. Not too far off.
Oh yeah. Yeah. In RL.
Right.
Let's not mention that, okay, guys?
Okay.
I don't want to get in trouble. Right? Killing my character versus killing my normal character.
It's Twitch stream now, man. It's gonna
Wake
get
up
out.
and go, who the fuck is here?
It's got early onset Alzheimer's. Okay, but bad joke.
I've always been like this.
It's bad jokes Saturday. Okay, so now that we got everything set, you want to do ascending to Perun. Basically, you're trying to. So I can. We can do the exact thing of the sending, or you can make a diplomacy check through the sending if you want.
Just do the diplomacy. Do you want me to tell you what I intend for it to say?
Yeah, because I assume you could do this every day, and you're kind of like...
Exactly.
Sending is not a spell you can resist, so it's all, like, if somebody wants to talk at you, you're always just talking at you through the spell. So, yeah. Well, you could gaslight somebody with this spell, make them go crazy.
How are you doing? It's so basically, Lemmy is saying, the
Give me
dwarves,
the first one. It looks like you prepared it. So give it to me.
I prepared something for Bomb Bomb.
Oh, okay, all right. Give
For
me the
this,
gist,
it
then.
was
Give me the gist.
exactly. The gist is the dwarves are interested in peace. We want to just take control of your people as you are meant to, and in spring trading can begin. We'll have a treaty ready, and we will provide you your staff.
So you want to get her ready to sign a treaty? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'd like to send another one. Actually, yeah. Yeah, Lokrik didn't want. Tell me when once you fuck. So Lokrik kind of fucked it up when he wanted to change the, because I was going to take the treaty idea with her and show her if she agrees with it, but take the treaty out. All I'm going to say is in spring we want to start trading. The dwarves want peace, and take leadership, and the staff is as good as yours.
Ukher gives you an elbow. Tell them about the rock.
As a sign of peace and prosperity between the two people, it'll another sending, obviously. there's a new place where lives can begin anew and friendships can start. It's off the western river, North Shore, from the Great Lake.
All right, so you want them to not just be, it sounds like, if I were to paraphrase,
new lake, a new city for peace, new town for peace.
If she can force her people or help her people get along, then she'll get the staff, and that there is now a place where the Esclav can trade and talk to the dwarves.
Yes.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check. You're trying to influence her reactions. You're not trying to make her friendly. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get her to do something for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And my thing is staff. Staff one? You want the staff?
Mm-hmm.
Diplomacy, Diplo of Massey. Plus 17. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. I'm gonna add a D6. That's awesome. 34.
34. Okay, can you keep track at the bottom of the
sending?
The place where you have the treaty?
Okay, yeah.
I think this is the first time that you've contacted them afterwards. So we'll keep track from here. Basically, diplomacy check, and you're trying to you're asking her to
diplomacy, take control of your people.
Right, to assume control of your people and to act nice, basically.
Nice. Yes.
Take control, and it's also kind of responsibility. So she seems
Perun of Silver
of Diamond Skies.
Diamond Sky.
You've given her something to think about. Last time you talked to her, it seemed like she only wanted to be the leader of her tribe.
Yes. And I told her about the large stone and new possible living area. So the thing that does concern Lemmy is that it's close to the water. Can we move it up away so it's not directly near the water? Like,
yeah, it's not in the water. It's you're on a 12-mile hex grid.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So that was Lemmy's beat. Kind of.
That's it. I'm done.
With Ukher. If you guys want to do one more downtime activity, you can. There are still items to craft and things to research, and
research is all I want to do. And craft.
Okay. So let's go in reverse order, kind of like a draft. Let's do Lemmy.
I have 4 rods that I'd like crafted, please.
4 magic items. Are there any other magic items that is being requested of Oberon to craft? You are muted, John.
Sorry, just a hand. Arm.
Okay, so that's done.
Talk to the hand.
Mark, you
Mark?
mentioned that there was an item or something you wanted crafted?
I've got enough, I think, to get my bow upgraded again, but I think that'll take a while, so I'll wait till.
Well, I can get by with creating 2 rods and finish yours, and then create another 2 rods. I don't have to get all 4 of them right away. I can get 2 and then wait for yours, and then do another 2.
Okay, it's Oberon that can actually craft bows now.
Oh,
Nice.
Give me a second. Oberon. Lokrik. Lokrik's craft warrior Fletcher. He does not have the DC of this. You guys are the appropriate level. You want to be a +3, right? Just a straight +3.
Yeah. Yeah.
The DC of this is not 5 + 9, which is 14. You are of sufficient caster level, so it's 14. Lokrik does not have the proper skill, so I think that becomes... Yeah, it's 14. So, Oberon. Let's see. Lokrik has an int of 2. He can add 2 for tools and 2 for his tier. He has a +6. With a potion, that becomes a +11, and I said the DC was 14.
yeah.
With risk, he could do it.
You could spend a mythic point, too.
He could spend a mythic point.
Yeah, I'll take that risk.
Okay, so Lokrik will, with assistance from Ukher with a potion, basically what did I say? +6 is his total. Plus 1d6, I'll just roll that right in. +5 from the potion. 33.
There we go.
And then the cost is...
This is going to cost me 5,000.
A +3 weapon normally is 9 grand. The difference between that and a +2 weapon is 5,000. Yes. So that's Lokrik helping you out. That's his beat.
Yeah.
Which means you get to still do something. But yeah, but we went back to Ahmed. So that means Oberon is free. Oberon's free to create 1 rod for you, Lemmy. Which one do you want?
I'll take the rod of giant summoning, and it's going to be the standard one. So it's the 5,500. 6 days.
Okay. Oberon. The DC of this, it needs to be 17th level caster. DC 5 + 17 is 22. He has craft rod. He does not have augment summoning, so that becomes DC 27. He does not have summon monster 3. That becomes DC 32.
It's 5, right?
Wait, did I do that right? Oh, and he's insufficient caster level and 5. So that's DC 27 to start. He's missing 2 components. So that's DC 37. Huh.
He can just pull this off on his...
His craft...
He can't fail. I hope.
Let's see. Oberon's craft... What would this be? It would be a rod. So it's kind of like weapons, kind of like my desktop view. I guess you could make it like a bejeweled thing.
Sure.
It's DC 37. He's got a +22. Even if it was a weapon, he has a +15, plus he can do display of intelligence, which is plus 35, and then he rolls a mythic point. So let's do plus 35 plus his mythic point is he gets a 50.
Boom! He makes 2 of them.
No, but he your 9th level wizard just crafted something that it requires a 17th level wizard with his mythic abilities.
Fucking right.
All right, so the cost of that rod, and I'm going to
5,000.
hate having this rod in the party, is 5,500 gold pieces.
So he's not going to craft anything else.
No, that took him
6 days.
11 days to do.
11. Oh, because he's doing it the day.
He's not doing fast craft, man. There was a risk of him failing with fast craft.
Let's not fast craft.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so it means I take back a lot of coin. All right.
Okay, so Azildan got something built. Lemmy-O got something built. Oberon and Lokrik were helping them, which brings us to Ukher. Ukher, I think, said something about researching spells with Oberon. Maybe in spare time, Oberon helps him research a spell. And then... actually, no, researching a spell will take some time. So that would be the third beat. John, what does Galath do during this time?
I don't really have anything to do.
Okay. So you have your hand affixed, and you're kind of just ready
Yep.
to move on? All right.
Yep.
So that looks like it would have taken another 10 days of downtime. So you guys are in the next month. You're in the second month of spring, which is Willow. You're on the 11th of... You're on the 7th of Willow.
Could we have learned a spell?
No, that we're gonna do like downtime actions, kind of just because we didn't have enough time to prepare stuff.
That's cool. That's cool.
So what are the things that happened? Training happened. Galath's hand is crafted.
Yep.
Azildan visits with the dying. Jarko speaks of Odin's gate, 3 cudgels, corruption of the druids of the swamp, Moss Moon, and Vosgard is a
Could
protected
Lokrik have
world.
fixed the shield, the damaged wooden shield? It's a make whole spell, right?
I could do that for you.
Clerks cast Make Whole, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I do that for you.
It's a +1 shield, so you can meet the caster level requirement.
Yeah, caster level 3. So in order to fix a broken shield or a destroyed shield, I think you need to be 6th level.
Okay, so that's even easier.
Yep.
All right,
So
cool.
we can do that too.
And then
That's just one spell. Yeah.
Ukher, Lemmy-O, and I guess Oberon create the Rock of Friendship.
Mm-hmm. We didn't even go south to see the king.
So basically, on the 7th of Willow, there are 2 items that are crafted. So Azildan's bow and is upgraded. Lemmy-O has a new rod. I'm gonna hate this thing.
You are.
I'm gonna hate it. It's so cool though, so I'll let it happen. I think. Sundering's still a thing, right?
You're gonna have to catch me first. Where do you
All right,
put the rod?
So I'm going to ask you again, do you guys want to do another downtime beat? Or do you want to keep on going?
I can.
Let's keep on going.
Yeah, I'm good for going.
You are 7 days away from the full moon.
Okay, let's wait till.
Until after the full moon?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will give you one more downtime beat. Okay, we're going to start off with Galath. Is there anything you want to do?
Nope.
So that gives us what, 14 days?
Lemmy-O, is there anything that you want to do?
Yeah, I want to learn a first level druid spell and a 5th level cleric spell.
You don't have any places to learn 5th level cleric spells unless you
Go
go correctly.
to Dvergholm. I thought they had that. I thought they had up to 8.
Everything is.
Oh, 8th level. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I'm fucked. So there's a first level druid spell I want to learn.
Which one is it?
Wild Instinct. It basically, while you sleep, you don't lose any perception. You can wake up if you notice anything. Plus five bonus perception checks and surprise rounds.
I remember this one. So, sure, it is a 2nd level druid spell.
Oh, sorry, 2nd level. So it's 10 days.
Yeah.
10 days, and I can't remember the cost. But I am loaded with cash.
Researching a spell is 10 days. It costs 400 gold, and then you need to make a DC 14 knowledge nature or spellcraft check.
I can't fail.
Oh, because you have that new circlet now?
I have a new circlet.
Okay, so you can add that spell to your list.
Awesome, thank you.
Where did you research it?
This I'll research it with what's her name? Solvamanki.
Okay. Thanks. Aoster Spring. So you do spend some time there. Actually, she can only teach you 1st level spells.
Okay, how about the spring underneath the spring that I noticed underneath the mountain were the guys that made the winter gear.
Oh, you're gonna go to the Snowshoe Mountain Lodge.
Yeah, sure. Take Danekinder with me. I mean, yeah, Danekinder.
Okay, I'm gonna add the settlement to public knowledge because you've spent some time here now. Journals, and this is under worlds and locations. So Snowshoe Mountain Lodge has the hot spring caves are 2nd level.
Good, so I can learn it there.
Yep.
I actually, before I do that, I go to the place where the guy, where there was an angel or something that's protecting the place. There's an entity. There's something there. I go to the praying spot. I do prayer there, and I let it know my intentions, and then I go to the cave, learn. Then I go back, say goodbye, and head off. Thanks and goodbye.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Yep. Diplomacy. Come on.
Diplomancing.
1d20. 17. And I would like to do a mythic. Mythic, please. Yep, 25.
Okay. The thing you feel watches you whenever you go inside, like the main temple area or kind of like the main town area.
Yes.
But when you go off to the hot springs, it seems to leave you alone. You didn't sense any hostility. It was more like watchfulness. And
That's fair.
You're able to basically spend some time at these rejuvenating hot springs. These springs might actually help with minor ailments, and might actually allow you to heal quicker than normal. You kind of chill out in these therapeutic springs. A good place to go if you were sick. Probably also why you don't find a lot of sick people here. Okay, so Lemmy-O researches a spell. Azildan, is there anything you want to do in this beat of downtime, Mark?
No. He's just gonna make himself helpful at Dvergholm and
Kill shit
Jarko
with arrows.
Oberon wants to be a good friend and helps Ukher research a spell. Ukher takes advantage of Oberon a little bit. Instead of Oberon researching spells for himself, he researches something called Monstrous Physique, something, maybe? I don't know.
Monstrous Physique 2 or something? 1 or 2?
Yeah, I gotta see which one he can research. Do you remember which one Adam asked for?
I don't offhand.
No idea.
Let me check
Probably
our...
want the highest level
Sorry,
one.
my friend.
Let me check our...
I don't know. That'd be 9.
I explained my ticket to Ahmed, move Big Friendship Stone for Lemmy. And Monstrous Physique 1 is what he's asking for.
I can give him the helm while he's doing that. Oh wait, no, it's the same time I need to get. Never mind.
No, Oberon's spellcraft is maxed out. His spellcraft's plus 20, and then he gets to add 20 if he wanted to. It's just where did he spend time learning it is my question.
What level is it?
3rd. So Runeshod, Agrit's library is no longer available to you guys because you scared her off. So he can't research wizard spells. He can research first level alchemist spells, but he can't research spells at Dvergholm. Alright, Runeshod, sorry. At Dvergholm, he can go to the Trove and do 3rd level research. So that's fine.
What? Okay, I'm thinking, what about Acropolis?
You guys haven't finished
Been there in a long
exploring Acropolis.
I know.
You didn't find any sort of library, although what's her name? The mother. Not the mother. Yeah, the
Petra.
mother. Petra Fear. She did mention that she's always reading from some library when you go and talk to her, although you've never found a library anywhere in Acropolis.
Really, we've searched the place so well.
Yeah. But Lemmy's interesting in seeing what those 2 notes, where those go to. But we can do that after, with everyone's here.
All right, so I'm going to add Monstrous Physique to his spell book. Even though it's a spell he'll probably never cast himself beyond, hey, did it work? And then the cost will come out of Ukher. So let me just quickly look at that. A 3rd level spell is 990 gold. So Ukher.
I forgot. I needed to ask Oberon about a rod, where I could get a rod for.
He just built you a rod.
For plane shift.
All right, so that was Oberon helping Ukher, and then Azildan. Was there anything? Did you say no? Yes? Maybe?
No.
Okay. All right. So Ukher then spends some time in his private cell in Dvergholm during this full moon. And then all of you guys, I guess, meet in Dvergholm for something for a meal before you guys decide what it is you're going to do. The meal, we'll say, is at a pile of stones just near the stone of teleportation. We'll call it what it is.
Yeah.
Party gathers at Dvergholm. Lokrik is also there. Lokrik's been while he's not crafting, he's been zipping between Runeshod and this place, and he seems to have his gear. Let's get all the tokens of who these guys are in one place. You guys. There are some whistles and laughter as Azildan saying goodbye to Janikab as he goes into the tavern. You guys have been spending some time together, we'll say.
Okay.
Uruk-Tro gives you a wine, as you walk by.
Thank you.
I see that you've found one of your kinsfolk, Azildan,
Says Lokrik.
Yeah, found him in the woods a while back.
Yes, I did meet old Jocko. He seems to know quite a bit.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that the guy, the salmon run? Says Ukher as he picks up Azildan, moves him out of the way, and then puts him back down where he was standing so he can get by you into the tavern.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
You know, we can also talk and drink inside tavern. You're not even smoking out here.
Well, I'm smoking now. If you want to.
Let's go inside. He's got a point. I think there's excellent harm here.
All right, you see Lemmy-O already engaged in a game of tiles with Galath, and Oberon's contemplating. He's just quiet.
Sorry.
Who's smarter? I believe Lemmy's smarter than Galath, right?
Yeah.
Lemmy-O, you just beat Galath 2 games to 3. Like 2 out of 3 games.
Right.
Because
Alright.
we were being nice. What is your? It's like really high.
18. 18?
Yeah.
You mean Azzy or Galath?
Lemmy-O versus Galath.
Oh, I guess I mean,
Tiles
where's
is the
John?
dwarven game.
Oh, he's a chair. Sure, yeah. It's not. I wouldn't disrespect him. I beat him as hard as I could because as a warrior, warriors do not like being given a like here. I'll let you. No, it's like if you're gonna play, you play hard. Play as hard as you can.
Right.
So I kick his ass.
Okay. Lemmy-O's only half paying attention right now. as the parties come in. Oberon, nobody wants to play with Oberon, and he's just sitting there sort of sulking by his
Lemmy
his
will
tiles.
try. Lemmy will try and learn from him because we're like you should have put it here, not that, that kind of thing. So Lemmy's gonna learn from him.
Okay. So
he'll
you
get his ass
you
kicked.
guys have learned a version of the tile game where it's all intelligence. There's no bluffing, really. There are different versions of the tile game where there's bluffing and then even random chance involved, but you seem to be playing the one that's the skill-based game. Oberon seems ecstatic that you're willing to play with him.
And I know I'm going to get my ass kicked, but I want him to say, right, just tell me when I make wrong moves.
Okay.
I'll keep them there. Just tell me when I'm making wrong moves. It's basically when I get better.
I
You get
assume
a
we're playing
skill?
for fun, he says.
Right.
He nods, even though he could have pushed you to play for coin, as that's what the dwarves do in this
wouldn't.
place.
I wouldn't.
Apparently, each game that you play, you have to like tip the house like a silver coin kind of thing. So the guy who runs the place seems a little bit. He's beyond. He's gotten past his annoyance because you guys have been sitting there for a little bit, but he's not making money off of you guys. This is the best out of 3 in checks. Oberon's first in check is at a +9.
Oh, just straight.
He gets a 28.
Oh man!
So you
All
can't
right,
win that unless you spend mythic points.
Yeah. What the hell? We'll see first. 1d20
So he has
plus
his
4.
solid opening, and he's laying traps already.
18. No, I can't even get there. All right.
Interesting opening. Perhaps you should move that one over here. And then he rolls a 22.
Okay. 8. Oh, shit. Not doing well.
So he wins the first game.
Yes. Next game.
Sure. You've got the opening move this game.
Oh, okay. 18, and I'll add a d6.
22.
Woohoo! 23.
Okay, he'll add a d6.
Oh, fuck.
No, actually, you see him hesitating. He was about to move one piece and he moves another. Good game, Lemmy-O.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet. 22.
Oh, balls. I love
All right, so the game is tied. You're in a kind of almost a stalemate position, but he manages to break the stalemate with a 15. Oh.
7 turn! Bah! 1d6.
All right, so
I assume he's going to 1d6 it?
no, he's going to let his friend win.
Alright.
The last game, I suppose. He goes first.
Yeah, sure.
23.
Yeah, balls. 13. Yep, that's his.
20.
1d6. See if I can get this. 20. It's tied.
It's tied, so make a
He won and
tie-breaking
tied. Okay.
roll. He gets a 23.
Oh fuck! I need a 19. Nope, not a 9. A
Okay,
19.
so you've used 3 mythic points against against Oberon.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys all pile down to the
Oh,
pile of
he
stones
wins.
for lunch.
He
Yeah,
wins.
he won.
Yeah. But at least I won one game. But he let me win.
You've got a puzzling mind, Lemmy-O. It was a pleasure. Excellent game. You might just very well beat me next time, he says. And
I have to train harder.
He goes on with like about 5 minutes of encouragement. Lokrik slams his gear down on the table. Well, I've set things to over the last winter into place. I think I'll be going dragon hunting with all of you. I really wanted to be with you when you went, and then you went and fought giants and orcs without me. I thought you were going to go fight a bunch of druid plants or something.
Yeah, it was on the way, so we kind of just stopped in.
Yes, but I've been looking at this map that you got from the giants. How nice of them to mark a place called Grenseldic's Treasury on it, huh? Huh?
Right? Exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Actually, I'm using a wrong voice for Lokrik. He's got a cold.
No. Oh, okay.
Yes, good.
Of the short people.
Yeah, I know.
The hill people. Yes, of course, yes.
he clears his
Sorry
voice.
about that.
Yeah. I got excited there for a moment.
I was just in a play.
Well, he has been going up in perform act because bards are hacks with skill points with versatile performance, but that's a little aside from the point.
So, we're gonna go fight the dragon?
Well, Lemmy wants to go get some enchanted twigs and magic stones first.
I think that can wait until after the dragon is slain.
Actually,
A dragon's going to be a long haul.
I was
I
talking
think
with
that. Good.
Jarko. He seems to think apparently the gate has been broken by the giants.
So we can't even get there.
No, it's broken in such a way that it can only be opened. They're in control of it.
Ah.
Apparently, in the past, the druids would close the gate if they needed to. Can't do that no more. Hence, invasion. He suggested we speak with some priests in a place called Onsa.
What's that?
It's far to the south. However, apparently we can get there if we travel by way of stone. So.
And
Also
what's
Calabards.
there?
I beg your pardon, sorry.
What is there?
A priest. Apparently they might have some wisdom to shed on this. Also, the key to working the Odin's Gate, which, by the way, is the gate we'll be looking for when we get to Yig, is 3 cudgels, and there's a series of knocks we need to learn.
Alright.
Cudgels. Nice.
Seems a little crude,
Head
but
chubbing sticks. Well, it's druids, what'd you expect?
So, Lemmy-O,
No
I
offense, Lemmy.
understand that you have a spell that can bring you to other planes?
Oh, yes.
Right.
I've been meaning to ask you, Lokrik, do you know anyone in Dvergholm that might be able to lend us or craft us a planar rod? I believe
That's what they're called. That's it.
I believe they must be attuned to a specific world.
We can go ask. I'm heir to be king, after all. They have to listen to me.
Well, careful. Make sure that head still fits in the crown when you get back.
I said ask.
So, Lemmy, you can, a spell to travel plane to plane now?
Right.
How's your...
Actually, you can as well.
Wait. Around, please.
And, the Dwarven King says please and gives Lemmy-O a wink. Basically, he blinks, though, because he only has one eye. You can't quite tell if it's a blink or a wink. But he's looking in your direction when his eye makes a movement. His eyelid. So these big goblets are brought over, and some mead is poured inside of them. And you notice he's now looking at Galath.
Galath, would you like to lead the toast?
Yes. And he picks up the...
Not with that hand.
He's reaching for it with his metal hand, so...
Oh, okay. Oh. Lokrik leans back and smiles. He was about to correct you.
His mithril arm is it almost looks like a real arm, but it's silvery.
Ah, it's creepy.
He deftly plucks up the goblet and holds it aloft. To all the good we've done, and all the good we'll do.
Here.
Well said. Short, but true.
Oh, good toast, says Ukher. He's got the giant stein that he got from the treasure pile, the last treasure pile.
The huge fucking drinking horn.
Yeah. He built a strap for it so he can carry it around. It's pretty cool.
All right. So enough with the games. Let us plan our next steps here. We need to get a rod. We need to visit this druid place. There's a dragon to be slain. We need to learn about the Odin's Door. I'm sure there are things in Acropolis that we need to do. At some point,
2 songs to learn.
At some point, I'm going to need all of your help. I've spoken to some of my counselors. We will have to present ourselves before the Voslandic king. While there is precedent amongst the humans for them to fight amongst themselves, jarls and such, the dwarves have agreed to stay out of such machinations. Unfortunately, this naming of Rovland a protectorate means that we've technically broken the rule, and now must go before the king of Osgard to explain ourselves.
Alright. And he looks at Galath.
You have not to worry.
When we get there.
I was thinking I might just challenge the king for all of Osgard.
Lemmy's like, are you serious?
I don't think that's something we want to do, is it? Says Oberon, who's completely, not getting a joke. Is it a joke?
Lemmy's wondering. Lemmy's wondering.
Please, no more challenging for thrones.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be king, so...
So what shall we do together next? Or first?
Now that the band's back together.
No?
Well, I personally think we should get as much information as we can before heading to the Druid Vault.
Right. Research, get information about what we expect there. So you well prepared, spell-wise.
Well, you might find some spell research in Onsa Rupsala, I don't know.
Right.
I thought
Research
you were...
isn't exactly my forte.
I
So
was
wherever you
told
think we need to
though-
go, I'm willing to have you back.
I thought you said you were ready to go to the vault. You've been talking about this place for months.
I can go now. I mean, we're pretty damn tough.
Is that why you did so well last fight?
Hey, that was a good. that was not a good idea to start off with.
He didn't do very well last fight. says
Yes,
Oberon.
yes. Smart guy.
No, you could learn from your mistakes.
Right, heal myself instead of help the team.
No, he's Oberon's giving you a potion.
Shield?
Magic missile is a very dangerous spell, my little friend. I think he's got a potion of shield. Yep, he puts the potion on the table, and I'll paste it to your sheet because he's insisting you have it in the same way that that annoying friend insists he'll pay for dinner, and there's a $20 bill kind of like, or thrown around.
Right.
And add it. Oh, you've already got one, so you'll have.
I've got a caster level 3 one.
Yeah, I just added a second one. He's insisting you have it. He's saying that arcane magic comes easy to him, and you should have this.
Well, thank you.
Now, next time before you get into a fight, perhaps you should drink it.
You know what? Different magics.
Um,
Different magics than mine.
Oh,
do.
fix the wizard and go down the tree as well. That is where we should be going. All of this stuff on this world is, details. Little things, says Ukher. Dragon fight.
I'm hoping there's something in there that would be very useful for us.
Against dragon.
Perhaps. Well, the dragon's been around for a while, and so are they. Perhaps they have something for him. Perhaps some arrows for you. I'm not sure. Perhaps nothing. At least they'll get rid of some evil.
Fine. Let us go where Lemmy wants us to go, as I suggested last time. Now that we've finished the fort, says Oberon, and I vaguely recall that he was siding with Lemmy before.
Yes.
All right, so there's two that want to go to the vault first.
Alright.
Lokrik's saying that we should go after a rod.
Oh, planar shift rod. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Well, can you have your folks here look for it, look up, where we could get some rods?
I've got lots of folks in Dvergholm doing lots of things, Lemmy. It may come to a better... It may be better if the Heroes of Aegis ask for a favor as opposed to always it being me.
Well, that's fair. I could go and ask for that.
We can go
Sir
together.
Duca, he's a way of making people do what he wants.
Oh, what does that mean?
You pick people up and move them instead of asking them to get out of your way.
Yes, but we want something. Ukher is no thief. Thief of mountains, maybe.
Yes, perhaps the
If any
Heroes of
mountains ever
Aegis
go missing, I...
could go and speak to some of these priests. Perhaps they are mighty enough to have a plan or not lying around.
Yes, perhaps. Two actually, because Ozzy could also do that. Ozzy,
Yeah,
You
what
know
else
you
I
can
could
do that as
I
well,
can
right?
raise the dead. Can you do that? Raise the dead. I have power over life and death. Praise my leaky.
I hate
Alright,
to
sure.
break it to you, but there is a spell component required for such a spell. Do we have enough diamonds for such power over life and death, as you say? Says Oberon.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Because I can do it.
Oberon agrees with you.
Why must you rain on my parade? I have so few of them.
I don't recall Azildan having any parades.
Alright, so actually that's a very good point that's been raised. I can convert some of our gold to get the diamonds that we need for such a spell.
Yep, and can somebody either on the chat or you guys give me a 2d4? This is how many doses of Wolfsbane Oberon was able to get during the downtime. This is
That's
important
pricey.
because it's super pricey. It's like 500 gold pieces a pop, I think. But
2d4.
yep,
Is anybody rolling?
I'll do it.
Okay, good man. Add a d6 to that.
Added what? Oh. 2d4?
yep.
Mythic points.
4, so 2 grand. He'll spend 2 grand on Wolfsbane. He's got 4 doses of Wolfsbane.
Okay, so Ray's dead. Holy frig, 5,000.
Yeah, the party does have some wealth, spell component wealth. Let's just have a look here.
Oh, Azildan's gonna spend, I want to say 2,000 for the ointment required for trucing.
Okay. That's like 10 castings?
That's like 8 castings.
Okay.
So Ray's dead, huh? All right, so Lemmy's gonna get 10,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Of diamonds or diamond dust?
Diamond. So two 5,000 gold piece diamonds.
Okay. It looks like the party already has about 3,600 gold pieces worth of diamond and diamond dust total, but not quite enough.
We need 5.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get 2.
Are you keeping those diamonds on your character sheet?
I'm gonna keep one. I'll give Azzy one.
Okay. Cool.
So Azzy, you've got a 5,000 gold piece diamond.
Awesome, I'll put that down.
That is impressive, boys. I'm just gonna say we've reached that level of the campaign, and it's episode 27. Okay. Cool. Lokrik suggests that we go and that you go and speak to the head priest of the Moradin Salmon. He is a priest of Moradin, and he's blind. You end up going into the Undercity to go speak to him. And we might as well, because I created a map for Dvergholm, we might as well show people what it is.
Dvergholm is cool.
Dvergholm. Dvergholm.
It's at the top of my consumables list, so that's where you find the diamond. I took that off my cache, Marty.
Okay. And let me see if I could just find the dude again.
1,000. He's making 10,900. 800. I'll have 200 gold
Dvergholm,
pieces.
Undercity, Dvergholm, Undercity.
There we go.
He was the old man that walked in with Galath and Lemmy to go talk to the King in Shadow, or to go see the King in Shadow. So. You do find him. In fact, it looks like Lokrik may have made an appointment. As you walk into this great hole, you haven't spent much time in this hall. There are some priests scurrying about, and